Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Subsistence. It is very, very windy and cold and snowy and all these yucky things out here. But I want to get a bit of looting done first thing this morning because I'm waiting really on some planks to be crafted. So there's that. I really need some more wood for the fires, of course. We always need that. We are going to take a bit of health damage here. But I really want to stay kind of close to the base as well while looting. I know that's not enough wood for both of them, but that's okay if we end up not getting the wood. I would rather get some loot. So we have about 25 or so fuel bricks crafted back at the base, so that's not a big deal if we don't get any wood today. Again, I am going to attempt to stay relatively close to the base. But someone left the comment that you could get spoiled food from shooting the chickens and rabbits with the pistol. And since we are so desperate for it, let's press E to pick up chicken. We picked up a ruined chicken carcass. So I assume this is what it looks like just here. But I assume that will eventually spoil and turn into spoiled food or whatever, so we can make some more heat packs for this very, very cold, extremely cold winter that we are currently struggling through. We had some rogues over here yesterday, so I didn't really get a chance to get over into the birch forest. So basically I looted over in that direction. I went over into the valley, done all those wonderful things yesterday. It was a very, very beautiful day. It did start snowing as soon as we were about to enter the base last night. So it's been snowing since, overnight or whatever. And yeah, it's been snowing a lot. It's very cold, very windy, very, very yucky. I'm about to get myself cornered here with all of the wolves, the white wolves, the regular wolves, all of that good stuff. Don't want to do that for sure. Let's see here. This one I guess is the one that's growling at me. We'll just do that little number. We'll get this crate. We do need some food, of course. We always need that. Our fridge is getting pretty low. So in season 1, we managed to have 2 full refrigerators of food. And this season, it doesn't seem like I'm able to get very much food at all. We even had to make a fridge for just cooked food. We had so much of it. It just doesn't seem like that's the case this season. It seems like we are eating a lot. We are just, I don't know, definitely struggling this season. A bit more than last season, but that is okay. We will do this and we will get through it and we will make this work. So I also had a couple of questions this week about some gameplay here. And one of the questions was, do the hunter bases, being Bravo, Alpha, Charlie, do they need to have a completed base or at least to the point of a workbench before they're able to make the claymores, to place outside? Can you raid them before the base is finished, and will you have to look for a claymore? I had no idea what to tell them. I'm hoping that someone here has some insight on that. And if you do, I would love it if you would leave that in the comment section, and hopefully they will either read it or I will read it and we'll pass it along to the rest of you guys. Because I'm sure if one person has asked the question, that someone else is curious about that as well. And that's why I really enjoy passing all this information along to other players. Okay, I also had someone leave the sweetest little comment ever. I want to thank them for that. They basically said, you don't really need to apologize for as much as I do. People come here and watch the content because they genuinely, either like the content or like my personality or the gameplay or whatever. They really just enjoy it. And that was so sweet, and I want to thank them personally for that. can't thank you enough for that comment. It really did make the difference in the struggle I went through last week, you know, with everything and not getting content out. And, you know, I was just really not in a mood last week to record or edit or whatever the case may have been. I had some things going on in my personal life, and, you know, it was just a long week, needless to say. But I really want to thank them for that comment. I noticed, and I have noticed, that I tend to apologize a lot in real life as well. I think that started about the time I started stumbling over words as much as I do. That has not always been the case, but it is now. Gotta love it, right? Yeah. But anyway, we will move on from that. And again, thank you so much for that comment. Washed my hands here. We were out just a few minutes and we got nearly a full inventory of loot. That's great. Very lovely. I did get some onions, tomatoes, and potatoes from the garden, which is lovely. We don't mind that at all. Let's put the liver away, and we'll put you away as well. The worm, we could eat it. Probably shouldn't, though. I'm going to need those again. We're out of protein. That is not cool at all. We're going to need the worms again for fish traps when the weather finally clears up and the lake thaws out a bit and all of that lovely stuff. So, I should have placed you in the crate with you. And that would have been okay. Let's check on the fires. We do have a tiny bit of wood that we did chop. Maybe that's enough for at least one of them. Let's split that in half and see if we can fill up both of them with that. I'm not quite sure we will be able to, but we're going to try it. So let's go ahead and get you crafted as well, because we do desperately need more foundations. We should be getting pretty close to getting that completed. You know, the first portion, or the walkway around the base, you know, getting the wall done. I would love to get that completed so that we can move on to the third story, or what will eventually be just the greenhouse and a sunroom and, you know, that kind of lovely stuff. I really want to get that done as well and bring this series to an end at some point. I know we're a long way away from that, but, you know, things to look forward to in the future. And yeah, can't wait to start season 3. We will be starting season 4 tomorrow of The Infected. Very excited about that as well. Probably could close you, but I think I'm just going to go out you for now. Okay, so let's get to number 6 and start placing a couple more of these foundations. I don't have a ton of them. I have 5 in total, but I do want to get them placed, and I think we are going to have enough to get all the way around the base. Very, very lovely. Very excited about that. We have 1 extra, which is very nice considering we have to build this tower here. Okay, so I want to make sure that I'm not doing something wrong here. It's too wide. Let's see. So it comes from this one, right? Just want to check over here, double check, make sure I'm not messing this up. Okay, so it comes out from the wall and then, okay, yeah, I think I can do this. And I only have the 1 foundation, so I'm not sure why I was stressing about it. I could have, you know, moved it if it was in the wrong place or whatever needed to be done. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, we can do that. I started to say I didn't like that these didn't join up, but that's okay. I'm not quite sure if rotating it would have made a difference. I wouldn't think so. But it is what it is. They all are different, you know, at the end. So it is what it is. But guys, we have the path, or the sort of walkway for the wall. We have it completed. Very, very lovely. We have a lot of work still to do here with railings. We have to get railings and the elevator track and all of that. I would really, really love it if he would just give us a support pillar, guys. Wouldn't that be lovely if he would just do that? But this is what I'm talking about with the elevator track. We use it as support pillars here because it just looks so much nicer than everything else. And we have several of those to get done. We don't have any. We have the 2 here. and the rest of it's being held up with magic. That's what I'm going with, but I'm really excited about it. Getting to this point has been a journey for sure. I did spend a couple of days off camera looting, and I really didn't get any nails. I think we ended up with about 30 or so. Just didn't have any. There wasn't any to be found. But we made use of the ones that we did get. Let's go ahead and drop a couple of things off over here. And I hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend. It is Monday as I record this. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, it's been a long day already. With the heat that we've been having, we've really been letting, you know, the grass and things just grow so that it doesn't die out completely. And we've been getting nonstop rain for the last week. And the grass loved it. So we had to do a lot of that. I mowed here where I live. Takes me about 30 to 45 minutes, depending on, you know, the speed and all that I tend to cut the grass with. And I did go help my mom. She was nearly completed, though. It was just too hot for her to be out. I didn't really, you know, I didn't feel like she needed to be out doing that in the heat. But anyway, guys, let's do a bit more looting. The snow is letting up a bit, and I have been talking nonstop. Finally had time to eat some lunch. I know it's nearly time for supper or dinner, depending on where you are in the country and around the world. Here where I live, we always call it supper. I've heard other people say dinner. Sometimes I use both of the words. I know it's getting pretty close for that. But lunch was good and well needed. But anyway, guys, let's try to get a bit more spoiled meat right here. Squishy sounding. There's that. There's a wolf up here. There's no crates, guys. This is the issue with winter. It seems like the loot is just so much harder to get. I hear ya, Growly McGee. Medicinal plant just there. I know that wolf is probably chasing me, and that was not a smart move, stopping for that, but that's okay. We did it anyway. Okay, very, very cold up here. We are in January still, I think. Apparently we have just turned over to February, because that is what it's showing now. So hopefully the winter will be over pretty soon. Okay, wolfy wolf. You know, this game really needs some type of dog treat. And I say that so that we wouldn't have to kill every single wolf. We could just, you know, throw it a bone or something, and it would just leave us alone. Wouldn't that be cool? I know that's never going to happen, guys. But it's just me talking here. Yeah, let's get this rose hip berry. We are completely out of stamina. I guess we've been doing a lot of running around lately. That is okay. We will walk a bit. Get our stamina back up. Oh, I see why. We are completely out of carbs. Let's have one of these chutneys. And let's have a couple bottles of water as well. I think that'll definitely help with our issue that we're having, which is 0 stamina. And let's get over here and get this plant fiber. So one of the days that I spent looting off camera, I really broke the record for plant fiber, guys. I ended up getting 60 pieces yesterday. Very, very cool. I really enjoyed that. It was 60 even. But I did a lot of traveling on the map. That was an onion or an onion seed. I'm not quite sure which. An onion. I did a lot of traveling around the map. We ended up making it nearly over to the outpost and back, you know, yesterday. So there was a lot of travel. There's a specific area of the valley that's great for plant fiber most of the time. But hopefully there will be some loot over here today. It's not too bad. This light snow like this isn't horrible. We are not struggling nearly as bad for food at the moment. My words will happen eventually, guys. Yeah, protein is not as much of an issue at the moment. Okay, I'm not really even seeing one crate over here. But we did get at least one full inventory of loot earlier today. When we left this morning, we came home with a full inventory, or nearly full, which was lovely. I'm not sure where the crates are, guys. I have no idea what's going on with the loot. Okay, let's stop and chop a tree or something. Let's get this rosehip berry first. Let's just chop a tree here and see how that works out for us. Maybe it'll make the difference. I've heard that before. Sometimes just stopping and gathering a bit of wood will make the difference. It'll give the crates time to spawn in. I've also heard if you loot one direction, retrace your steps on the way home, and the loot will spawn in behind you. I've heard that as well. So maybe some of this will actually help. The snow is getting a bit heavier, guys. That's okay. We can manage, hopefully, to find our way in the snow. Is this a crate over here? No, it's just grass. Let's see. What's over here? Just a piece of plant fiber in the area. That's it? Okay. Yeah, not seeing any loot. Nothing at... Oh, there's a crate. Way over there, guys. Do you see it right at the end of the arrow? Right there. See it from here? I mean, it does make seeing crates a bit easier in the winter when there's snow on the ground. But it's harder to get to because you never know if you're going to be in the middle of a snowstorm. Don't know why he has this gun out like this. Okay, let's grab this crate. One piece of biofuel. Definitely worth it, guys. Definitely worth running all over the map for. Anyway. Let's see. What do we have over here? Nothing? More nothing. Scrap over here. That's lovely. Not even plant fiber out. Oh, there's one piece. There's a wolf over there. I don't think the one piece of plant fiber is worth the ammo it's going to cost us to kill the wolf. I hear you. I hear you, but I never really even seen you. You blend in so well with the snow. Okay, there's a chicken. Run, chicken, run! So we don't want the chicken to get eaten by the wolf, but, you know, if the wolf happens to see the chicken and chases it, I would be okay with that as well. Not sure where the wolf is. Probably about to bite me. Nah, I think he's chilled out for a little bit. Okay. Let's get up on top of the rock over here, and hopefully we will be able to... I thought that was a... I don't know what I'm seeing. Medicinal plant is what I thought was there, but apparently not. Unless it despawned, you know, that is a possibility. Okay, carrot or carrot seed, a crate, yay, crate. Building crate at that, guys. Some nails, wonderful, wonderful nails. Yeah, very excited about nails. We desperately need those. We need them for arrows as well as for building. Ooh, what are you? a Wolfie McGee. Let's get down here and get this crate also. Another building crate is lovely. We will take you and your nails. Not even complaining about those, that's for sure, guys. Desperately need those. We'll take his meat and fat, and there's a rabbit down there. I wonder if it's possible to kill that thing. Get some rotten meat from it as well. Desperately going to need it apparently for the heat packs, because this winter is just not letting up. We've had continuous snowstorms when I'm trying to record, and then in between days are pretty clear. Lovely weather. Not too cold, the wind isn't blowing, it's definitely not snowing, it's not even cloudy on the days that I'm not recording. Okay, let's take all the gunpowder and electrical components there as well. Okay. Anything over here besides potentially some rogues or hunters or anything like that? Are we at the small pond? Is our base just down there? That would mean the Bravo base is kind of over this direction a bit. Not too horrible. Everything looks so different when it's snowing this hard. Oh dear, we have one shotgun round. Okay, we're gonna avoid stuff if possible. We do have some arrows. We have some 9mm, not a ton of that. Let's get you reloaded. Probably not even a full load of 9mm. Well, we have 2 extra, so that's pretty good. Couple of plant fiber just up here. We might as well take something home, right? You know, we haven't been back into the little Cougar Cove area since the fortress base has been being built there. Probably should have gotten up there and checked on those guys again as well. I want to go raid them pretty soon, just to, you know, have a little look-see and see how things are going for them. Have a little look at their base and make sure it's not the same one, although there's nothing really we could do about that. Okay, crate over here. Gonna grab that for sure. Shotgun round, lovely. Let's go ahead and shove you in the gun. We're gonna need you in there. Okay, getting pretty cold out. Taking some health damage. Let's grab the rosehip berry. And let's try to make our way back into the base. I know it's probably not the ending of the day yet. I mean, it is getting pretty late. You can tell by the tree here where the sun is, and it's right in there. I think that's pretty cool. It's beautiful. But you can definitely tell where the sun is, and it is setting in the western part of the sky. So there's that. Let's get in here, get our hands washed. Hopefully we don't get an infection before we make it inside. Okay, let's do that little number right there. And let's put a few things away. Do we have any seeds? We have a couple, not too horrible. Liver we can put in there. And let's put the wood in here and in here also, and then we can put these guys away as well. We have a berry going bad very, very soon. As you can see here, it was nearly bad. We're gonna have to make some more of these vegetable chutneys pretty soon as well. Want to get some of those crafted so that we can have them to take out with us when we're heading out. Apparently those are very handy for that reason. Yeah, you can go in there as well. Gonna need you and I think the medicinal tonic to make the heat pack. I'm sure we were probably starting to get pretty hungry. We were completely out of protein, nearly half on our fruits and vegetables, and water was doing wonderful. We did end up with 25 nails, which was good. Not complaining about that at all. The scrap is lovely. Can't wait to get a bit more of that so that we can start working on railings when we get the nails, of course. I don't know exactly what to do with this ruined rabbit carcass. Guess we're just going to have to hang on to it for a bit and let it go bad. We need to craft ourselves a bit more shotgun rounds. We'll do that for now. Let's get back up here. I'll just throw this in this crate, and when it goes bad, hopefully it'll just go down here. Some more glass jars. Let's see how we're doing on power. We are nearly out of power. Okay, boil. We need water in a jar, of course. And we need 2 onions, 3 carrots. Jars. I think we needed some of you guys. I don't know. I'm just going to grab a stack. We need water. We have 4 jars. Grab you. We needed onions, carrots, and potatoes. Nope, just onions and carrots. Okay, apparently we needed the medicinal plant, or the medicinal herb for that, which was okay. Now we're going to have to turn on the generators downstairs. We're going to have to grab some snow in the canteens as well. Get some water cooking also. Let's turn you on and you on as well. And let's get back upstairs. Grab the empty canteens. Let's take the fertilizer with us also. We'll throw you in there and you in there. And I know you guys need water. You guys don't have anything planted again. Let's see here. See how much of this they need. A third one will work. Let's do 1, 2. And I meant to actually put you all in here. That's okay. We have some room to plant more stuff. But anyway, guys, I'm just going to fill up the canteens with snow, get that cooking, and call it a day here. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.